I, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans, hereby command that you do not listen or subscribe to the Dragon Ball 4 Life podcast. Whatever you do, would you defy royalty? No! Bye!
Anime, we have your attention, please, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Ball 4 Life, where you come for the content, but you stay for the culture. And it's Friday, so you know what that means. We have another brave challenger that has decided to answer the Dragon Call. But before we introduce our special guest, you know who we are. The Fusion Dance Dons, aka the Mong Gods. I am Broji, the Prince of All Saiyans, Mr. Matthew Porter, aka Matty Ice, here with my counterpart, the Oob to my Majin Buu, my Den Day One, going from the lookout to the cookout, and Mr. Troto Trav. Talk to the people, Trav.
You know me. I stay chillin', and I love thy women like Krillin. And we're here today, and we got a brand new guest to start. But in the meantime, yo, know me as Super Saiyan Sharp. Let's get it.
But we do have a very special guest, someone who is very special to the pod. Shout outs to Yali. Her amazingly talented tattoo artist, but he is a man that wears many hats. He's an amazing tattoo artist. He's an anime enthusiast. He is Aquaman's #1 fan. Ladies and gentlemen, we have on the podcast today Mr. Rodney Savage. Snaps all around, snaps all around, snaps all around.
Welcome.
Hell of an intro.
Yeah, you feel me? If you want to just like screen grab that and use it for the rest of your life, please feel free.
Oh, that's cool. I'm with it.
Anytime you enter a room, just hit play before and play that part.
It says state your name. Hold up, I got something for you.
You gotta hit it with the Bulls countdown music. That dun 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 dun. Starting at guard. Well, Rodney, but we had a great pre-call interview, and people who know the podcast know that, you know, whereas this is always usually a free form flowing conversation, me and Trav do typically have some type of creative brief or outline to keep us on track, because we tend to go off on legendary tangents. But when we had talked to you, he was like, fuck that, I don't want to create a brief. We just gonna do this shit off the fly. So this is the first time for the DB4L podcast that this is just a fully freestyled interview. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows?
Those become the most fun interviews. So I'm excited.
So I know there is a lot of stuff that we've been told that we have to ask you about. I know there's a lot of things that you said that you absolutely want to talk about, but I guess we can start with the easiest thing, the easiest place to start, which is the beginning. What got you into your fandom to this in this nerd culture? How did you become an anime fan, or just, you know, like nerd culture in general?
Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, same.
First and foremost, I don't care how old, how young you is, you're going to scream like crazy thinking that your hair is going to change. I don't care what anybody says.
Big facts.
Anybody, when Google first came around, I'm just letting everybody know, when Google first came around, we all got hyped when we always wanted to know, yo, what would Goku look like at like Super Saiyan to like 250? And then all of a sudden they just added more hair to it. We were just like, yo, this is the most fire. This is the most fire you could ever get. So it's just like it already pinpointed its greatness, even though we know it was already going to be great. And now that we're at the level of where Dragon Ball Z is, what the Dragon Ball franchise already is, that's how you know that it is one of the greatest animes of all time. Yeah. Now, it wasn't just that. It was that we had Monkey Magic. Nobody's going to remember Monkey Magic like that, because we had the Nimbus Cloud in that. He had the Powerful staff in that. So it's almost like a anime version of like
I do remember that show. Now that y'all started, I do remember that show.
That show was fire. The game was fire. I had the game on I think it came out on, well, I didn't necessarily have the game until I had my boy in high school do something for my PSP. So he just had nothing but like games and stuff. I had all the exclusive fire on. But shit. Monkey Magic, that game was magnificent from start to finish. Yeah, I watched Sailor Moon.
Oh man, I thought it was gonna be till later, but we gonna get there. so for the people fuck it, we here.
I got one quick question, and this is for both of y'all because I think we all lived during this era. But is there a part of y'all that wishes Dragon Ball AF was real?
Oh hell yeah!
Like
Hell yeah!
to this day, I still see that fake Super Saiyan 5 artwork, and I'm like, nah, that's
the John
fire.
with the white hair.
It epitomized Ultra Instinct. It was Ultra Instinct before we had Ultra Instinct. But it's kind of like whoever like created that, they were just like, Goku look fire with like white hair, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, and you know what's even crazy?
We got it.
You know what's even crazier, Trav? Like if I remember in the picture correctly, I vaguely remember Super Saiyan 5, the fake Super Saiyan 5 had red eyes, and then they Gohan Beast. Right? They gave him silver hair and red eyes. They
was just like, yo, how far are they going to take this?
Facts. But that definitely, that was such an era back when, you know, like the internet wasn't what it is now back then, and like
it was hard to refute things.
yeah, exactly. So it's just like when people would show up to school like, yo, you heard about Super Saiyan 7? Ain't no 7, and they would show you like a fan art that looks so legit. You're like, oh shit, when is this coming? When is how far away are we from this?
This was before we knew. He was like, damn, he must be an editor for the comics.
Like, who do you know? Like,
who do you know?
Like you know back then everybody was related to somebody. Oh yeah, that's my cousin. Everybody had a cousin that was in the industry. Like, no, I'm for real. Like, that's my mom.
Like his cousin's in the army. He lives in Japan, so you know he got it.
And then you just so oblivious and stupid. You just like, damn, that must be right. He must be right. I got a cousin that goes overseas sometimes. He must be right.
That checks out.
Sound about right.
And it's so crazy. Like when you think about like, you know, like spoilers or simulcast or like how quickly we can get information now. Like back then, because it's like we don't ever really sit and think that like Dragon Ball Z, like the Majin Buu saga ended in 97. Like, and we didn't get that shit till like the mid 2000s, and we didn't know nothing about the plot.
Nothing about it.
That shit, we got this shit like a decade late, and it was all fresh to us.
And they changed. It was the constant change of a lot of stuff because you already know in like Japanese culture and American culture, everything had to like be a little bit more sugar coated or left out because they were too extreme to the masses and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, well, you know, Japan, they strict. So, but it was, but I think because it's crazy how a lot of people nowadays don't like the art style of it, but for those that just like to see the growth, it makes sense to why we butt heads on certain stuff. Mm-hmm. But if you saw the recent movie, superhero movie,
mm-hmm. superheroes.
Yeah, when they were doing the recap and they were showing like everything, I was like, yo, I'm not even gonna lie. If they did this, if they did the Cell Saga again in that art form, that will probably be the most craziest shit I've ever seen, and I'll be game for it.
Right.
If they could probably like cut it, sum it down to probably like what it was a lot of episodes for the Cell game show.
Yeah, that was what an era though. The Android Saga was peak.
No, that was nuts.
Cause like they could not fuck with the androids, bro.
I'm still mad. At one point, Piccolo at 17 got to run it up one more time.
Yo, that was one of the best fights.
Top five, and it's so slept on. It's so slept
on, and I'm mad that it got interrupted. I was just like, man, Cell want to be
Cell, get the fuck out of here, dog.
At least you could have waited a little bit. You know, we could have got like 2 more episodes. And,
like, he actually would have been smarter about it if he just let
them fuck each other up a little bit.
Yeah, let's be the ass and get them when they weak. But you already know, it's just like for some reason they're like, no, we need everybody at their top or almost at peak because we can't make nobody seem like no bitch, even though we might go and end up having to bury somebody later on for then 10 years to come upon the them redeeming himself, Gohan. But you know,
shit. Even 17, like 17 in the Tournament of Power was a fucking gun.
He wasn't. Yeah,
he
like
was
the
a
whole
problem,
time. I always have the scene where like he was on the ground and then all of a sudden he just chopped back up. I'm like, yo, that was the most hardest.
Yeah,
it almost reminded me of Street Fighter animated movie when Vega got hit. He did the dip and then came back and did Chun-Li, and I was like,
yes,
yo,
sir.
this man is a murderer for real. If somebody was going to kill me and do that move, I was. It's fine. I'm like, it was so gracefully and creepy at the same time. It was just like, oh, you him. Or you her. Or you them. I don't know.
Especially too when he was trying to kill her while she was like just got out of the shower, so it just added to the
creepiness. I was just like, I'm like, damn, you couldn't wait till she was dry
Nah, cause you know he was probably there way longer. He was just letting her shower. He was just like, you know what? let me just hang out real quick for a little bit.
Yeah. He was like, he wanted to catch her slipping. Oh God!
Look, the editing made you think he had just pulled up. Nah, he had been there for like a smooth hour, bro. I imagine he had beat her home. He had made himself some sandwich, like some snacks, like he was chilling. He's like, yo, she ain't gonna be here for a little bit. I got some time, yo.
He heard the soundtrack that was playing when she was showering and everything. I was like, damn. Like,
she's like, oh yeah, damn.
Cleaned his mask in the meantime.
Yeah, facts. Sharpening his shit. Like, he was chilling. She's like, damn, she got some good choice musically. I might not kill her, yo. Like, we could be friends.
Right? So Bison and Philly remember Bison, and I'm just like, yeah, he's gonna be a problem. She gotta go.
Bison was a bad man.
Right.
That was another outside of the movie, the Street Fighter show. Cause what did that shit used to come on? Like Encore? It was like Encore or HBO. Like back when like
I think it was Encore.
But that shit used to be popping. Like that shit used to be popping.
It used to be they streamed every episode on YouTube, and then they took it down probably like a year ago. And I'm just like, damn, man.
I would definitely rewatch that. Like I would definitely go back.
I love that. I loved it because every episode in like the little crowd, you'll see Akuma.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, he ain't fighting or nothing. He's just chilling. I'm just like, yo, like, I'm like, and I'm mad because I didn't really notice it when I was younger. I didn't know that Akuma was
he
like
was in the
that
game.
guy.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, yo, how come this same dude keep on showing up? And then I got older, and I'm just like, yo, he ain't beating nobody's ass. He just chilling in a grocery store, like doing regular shit.
Facts. No, that is because like even in the game, like when you would fight on the boards that had like the crowd in the background, he would be there, like just chilling in the audience.
Like, dog, they knew how to market him. They were just like, yo, he's a bad man. We ain't gonna give him to y'all yet. He's kind of like the modern day download, but we gonna tease him a bit.
Yeah,
that's exactly how it was.
He was like the Easter egg before the Easter egg became a thing in shows.
he was the candy in it, but you know you had to go hunting real quick.
Having your own private rollout for a video game that you're already in is hilarious.
Right? I was just like, yo, we thought Fei Long was the star. It was him the whole time. It was Akuma the whole time.
The whole time.
He's the real actor.
Ken and Ryu wasn't selling toys like they wanted them to.
Nah.
Because at that point, everybody was like, nah, like Goku and Vegeta are better. We don't need Ken and Ryu.
Yeah, like Goku and Vegeta was better, but there was always the argument between like Ryu had the fire Hadouken, and then Ken had the fire Shoryuken, and it was just like, damn, I don't know which one I want to choose. But Ryu all day.
1,000%, bro.
Ryu all day. I named my cat Ryu. Like,
there you go.
And it's just something
about the headband that just like added
something. It was definitely.
It's just like it's the sauce to it. It's just like you just pull up and then all of a sudden a random wind just pop out of nowhere. You're like, what the fuck?
Yo, you might have said a word, Trav. Had Ryu not had that headband, people probably wouldn't have fucked with the character like that.
Yeah, like no.
It would have just been a white boy wearing a gi. Like it's like who's this bland ass character?
It could have been that. It could have been that, but if it wasn't for Ken, because Ken was the one that gave him the headband.
That's facts. That's facts. That's
so
facts.
Ken saved Ryu for being cooler than him at some point.
And then Ken had that level of like, he came from Silver Spoon, so you know he might be. Ryu was like, yo, he going through the struggle, man. Yo, we got support.
Yo, I imagine like the first time they stepped out and Ryu like had the headband, and he was getting all the love. Ken was just like, yeah, I gave that to him, by the way.
It was like if it wasn't me, you know, he wouldn't have had that elevation right there. I'm about to be like, yeah, Shin Show Ryuken what? No, headband, bro.
That was typical, like when you let your man borrow your jacket and y'all go out and everybody loving it. You just like, you son of a bitch.
I'm like, damn,
Tell
I had that
like,
jacket.
you know that's mine, right?
Yo, you definitely do that. You somehow work it into the conversation. Like, yeah, so we was leaving, he ain't had a jacket. I just had that laying around, you know. Just wanted to be a good friend.
You don't even get no sauce from that shit. They just be like, yeah, but for some apparent reason, he pulled it off better than you. I'm like, damn.
That shit backfire immediately, bro. Because when you say that, everybody look at you like, yo, bro, that was corny as shit. Why would you say that?
I'm like, man.
And then at that point, like, you like, you know what, damn, like, you can just keep the jacket. My fault, bro. Like, I draw. It's your jacket now. Like,
back to me. Get it back to me when you can. It's cool.
Right.
They were like, I'm above 120. Like, give me 60. Cool.
Like, yeah, it'll be both our jacket. It could just stay at your house, bro. Like it's cool. It's cool.
Once somebody said that something looked better on them than me, I'm like, no, bro, you got.
Yeah, I don't even want that shit.
You got to run me the fade. You got to either run me the fade or you got to give me like $20.
Yeah, something.
But
I'm leaving with something.
With something.
but you always have that moment where you try to convince yourself that you didn't really like that jacket like that anyway. You was just like, yo, I had some money in my pocket, just saw it. Like I ain't really, but deep down, he's like, that was my favorite fucking jacket. You just be like, you know what? I never really wore it like that anyway. So you know, just go ahead, bro.
It was suck if it had sentimental value, and that first of all, it should have never got taken if it had sentimental value.
Facts.
But if it was like one of them, if it was one of them like situations where it was just like, yo, I got a date, like my bro, can I like borrow one of your jackets? And you just like send them up, and you don't know what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
And then they come down about it, be like, yo, I fucked with this joint, and then you like, I want to tell them.
Yo, you go through that moment like, damn, should I say no?
I want to tell him, but I want to see him win.
Hell yeah.
No, he gotta go through a questionnaire. I'm like, first, let me see your date, bro.
Facts.
I gotta see the date. I gotta see if that jacket, me letting you borrow that jacket, gotta be worth it.
You a representation of me at this point.
right.
No,
that's almost like we're going on the date together, but I'm not there.
Yo, it's the best when your homie like pull up same scenario, like going on a date, need like an article of clothing, and like you see the outfit, so you know exactly what he's about to ask for. You're like, fuck, he's gonna ask for that blazer. Damn it. Damn it. I don't got nothing else that color. you trying to think of an alternative, John? Like, damn, what else could go good with this? Like, fuck, it's just that jacket. Damn it.
You switch your outfit real quick, but
you like, damn, you was like, yo, I would love to let you use it, but I gotta wear it tonight. My fault, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to be like, damn, I gotta change my outfit. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes, bro.
He be like,
then you put it on, and then he's looking at you. Like, you put it on, and then he's looking at you just like, oh, you a piece of shit. He really is a piece of shit. But he really can't say nothing because it's your property.
Exactly.
But you know a conversation gonna be brought up though.
Pat's the look, because you know we've all had it, like if you, like you said, Rodney, like somebody puts your shit on and they get like more compliments than you do. The worst cut, the worst pain is like if it's something that you wore a lot and it has like your scent and they get like comments on the cologne and shit, like, oh nigga, that's my smell. No, that's my trademark smell.
I'm like, that's my skin that she's smelling.
Yo, they be right in the bar like, oh my god, that smells so good. What do you wear? You know, because you know the homie don't know because it's your scent. They be like, oh, this is something I picked up. Something like
that's how you know that sounds like a red flag that I think women like low key think of. I'm like, he don't even know the name of the scent. That's
right. That ain't his jacket. That's probably his man's jacket.
Because if you really got it, you know for a fact what once you got your go-to cologne and scent, You stick to it.
Yep.
You stick with it.
You
It's
don't
not
never
like
switch
you're going to
up.
be going through like Rolodex and colognes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let's see which one I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, bet.
Tuesdays I got Burberry. Wednesdays Versace. Like, damn, like what's
Yeah, you a wild boy. You do that.
Right? I'm about to get like, damn, like you want to match with everything you smell with, like
Look,
loser.
all men
Like,
know you got your everyday and then that I'm about to fuck them up cologne that you just keep
Yeah.
to the side that you never wear that shit like once a year. You got that joint tucked too. Like, all right, cool. This is the special one. Like, I'm closing tonight. Like, I'm going home with something. I'm going home with something. But Rodney, I want to get to, because I feel like we're gonna be here for a while, and I've been itching to hear this story. Yali told us that part of the reason that y'all became such good friends was y'all bonded over Tuxedo Mask or your hate of Tuxedo Mask, and she was just like, make him tell you the Tuxedo Mask story. So,
Oh god.
And for those that don't know me as well, who is Tuxedo Mask and what is the
Oh my god, he's the shittiest person ever, bro. All right, I'm gonna let you know. All right, so we was
you
having
don't remember Damien, Trav, you don't remember Tuxedo Mask?
Oh my god, I hate him so much. All right, so what happened was what happened was we had a
You lent him your jacket, didn't you? That's what happened.
No. First of all, he was never like anything I wear.
He lent him the tuxedo.
He wear all black. I like to wear colors. I like to look
I'm the same.
sometimes.
I'm the same way,
Like,
bro.
what you mean?
This is a colors podcast.
No, I'm right with you.
But what happened was we had an appreciation day at the shop at Scandi where I used to be at, and she's the cousin of the owner. So when she came in, when some of the flash that I ended up drawing up, they were like Funko Pop outlines of certain anime characters, and Tuxedo Mask happened to be one of them. I don't know why I even put him in the mix, but there was a Sailor Moon in there, so I was just like, okay, I might as well, like, just in case, I got one character, I might as well have Tuxedo Mask because for some apparent reason, that was like every girl's crush.
Mm-hmm.
Tuxedo Mask, for those ones that was like crushing on him, are equivalent to like the hatred of Chris Brown when he first came out. Like,
My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Who's this light skinned dude on my girl folder now? Like, come on. But then Yo came out and then we started doing all the moves.
Nah, bro, it was wall to wall and right into kiss. I was like, oh, this that boy, yo. Like, this that man's for real.
it was like that, but with him, like with Chris Brown, you got to like him. I don't like Tuxedo Mask at all. So she ended up getting a tattoo, and I was just like, I asked her, why did you get Tuxedo Mask? And she was just like, oh, she said that she loves the Tuxedo Mask. And I was just like, but he doesn't do anything. He legit
at all.
After the whole fight, look, at the Sailor Scout busting ass whole time, transforming, dancing, doing all the crazy shit. They all being ass the whole time, and as soon as the villain is vanquished, a rose pop out of nowhere,
and then you hear it,
and then they look up and then be like, oh, Tuxedo Mask. He just drops out, woos them for like 2-3 minutes, dips off, and that's it. I'm just like, what in the flying fuck just happened?
Nah, right. It's even better than that. So he'll dip off, do a costume change, then show up as Damien, be like, oh, I just missed him. Was that Tuxedo Mask?
How about in the intro theme song, they try to make him look so like dope, and it's just like
he was mid.
I feel like I've seen him like fight one time, like Rod said, like he'll either come after the fight's done or like he'll get like the last hit.
And I'm just like, oh my god! Like I'm just like, bro, you are the most useless being on a face. He's an emo plant alien. It's weird.
Emo plant alien. Shout outs to Vax the Stampede.
I'm just like, oh my god! But he sucks so bad. So every single time, I always tell her, yo, fuck Tuxedo Mask. Or anybody that mentions, I hate him so much. He does nothing.
How often do you have to see that tattoo?
No, I don't mind it now because we're such good friends now. And if it wasn't for that, that's probably like the only thing I could say out of Tuxedo Mask that like was beneficial that I gained a friend out of that. And it was just like,
After that, though, on your profile, it's going to say, I will not tat.
no,
Do not ask.
like, oh no, don't get me wrong. When it comes down to my craft, I'm gonna give you some heat. I don't care if I hate the character. I'm gonna give you some heat. How about it? Like, all right, you want a tuxedo mask? I'm gonna give you the most sexiest tuxedo mask you can ever think of right now. You're gonna be bright, vibrant, colorful, and everything, and you only wear black.
There you go.
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna tat a tuxedo mask design so fire, they're gonna see that and be like, yo, then they're gonna realize, yo, why wasn't he this cool in the show?
Right? I'm about to be like, yo, man, like,
Look, they're gonna reboot him with Rod's colorway. He gonna have red on now. Like, he's gonna be different, bro.
What now? It was like, yo, he looks so cool nowadays. I'm gonna just like walk in the club and just throw a rose, and that's it. Walk off. Like, I'm gonna pay
You better give him the Super Smash Brothers color palette.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can switch through different colors of the character.
Yep.
I'm about to be like, oh man, this guy's gonna look so damn amazing. Gonna have blues, reds, greens. Oh my.
If Tuxedo Mask end up in Smash Bros, you know it was because of us, bro.
I am. If he ends up on Smash Bros, he's getting his ass beat all day.
He ain't gonna have no combos. Like, you don't know what he does.
I'm not giving him no combo. I'm not even gonna put him at the highest difficulty. He's gonna be at the shittiest one because
he's gonna jump him.
I'm not gonna allow. And this is crazy. I can't allow him to have like a really good like a comeback. I can't, because if he knock me out, I'm gonna be mad.
you gonna like, yo,
I'm like, damn.
I ain't like Smash Bros anyway.
I'm like, damn. All my stocks are gone. That's crazy.
That reminds me of one of my friends. He hated Tom Brady so much he would go in Madden and update his injury so that it was terrible, and then
he was borderline petty.
It would sack him, then he'd be out for the season.
That's borderline petty.
got a torn Achilles off of a sack. Like, oh, torn Achilles.
Grabbing his arm because he was mad at the injuries, right?
Yo,
facts.
This would be a funny scenario though. What if you did do petty stuff on video games, but then some fair reason video games just find their way to be petty?
Fight back.
like take your homie football Tom Brady situation. What, while he's getting carried away on the stretcher, he just put his ring and his fingers up, and all of his rings are showing in there.
Fuck your couch.
I'm all people like, damn, he really the one.
Look, that's where AI is now. It's all the old video game characters, all the old NPCs we used to beat up on throughout the years. They've had enough. They've had enough.
Look, if AI is gonna take over some of this movie industry shit, man, I need some heat. I need heat.
For real.
It's like 9 times out of 10, everything is being remade. And I'm like, I'm not trying to really watch another remake like that unless it was like really worth it.
Yeah. Now we actually just had a conversation about this with another guest not too long ago. Shout outs to Movie Bob, and we were talking about like this whole reboot craze is crazy because like they'll reboot shit that like is the original version is still watched regularly.
Yeah, like
this whole Harry Potter shit. I'm like, bro, I don't want this, and I'm a fucking Harry Potter mega fan. That's like my guy. Well, not Harry specifically, but the franchise. But, and this is like now they about to like. I think it's dope that doing it as a show and each season is going to be a book because then we can get like more details on stuff. You know, you can only put so much in a movie, but I'm like, we still watch the regular Harry Potter movies all the time. like just everybody. So it's like these whole reboots like of stuff that like just came out. I was like, yo, just work with the original cast again. Like if you that star for content.
With that being said, it's kind of like a because they are able to go more in depth with the books, we might end up getting more new memorable stuff that we could not necessarily relive, but we could talk about from years on. Like the same thing with like The Walking Dead. Not The Walking Dead, even though I kind of stopped watching it after Glenn died. That was like
everybody I know has that same reaction because like at a certain point, like I invested so much time in The Walking Dead, I just had to stick with it. It got a little rough there, like towards the end.
Yeah, like
so many people I knew was just like, oh yeah, I stopped watching when Rick left. I was like, bro, so much stuff happened after that. You know? Like so much stuff.
But I was gonna say not The Walking Dead, The Last of Us. Like even though like the game's been around for so long and you played it so much, you had high expectations for the show. Yeah, and then when some of the stuff happened for the show, and then you're just like, damn, how come we're not seeing any more, like a lot of affected? They're like focusing a lot more on the character build up and other characters that we never even got a background story from. So that's what made it a little more interesting. A lot of people, they like to look at shows and think, oh, everything got to be like hit. No, you got to have a dial down to get a little bit of suspense back in. This is why I kind of don't like how streaming is sometimes, because those commercials, it keeps your anticipation up the whole entire time. Like there's not really that much of a build anymore. Like everything has to be now. I'm like, nah, like dial it down. So for the them going into the story and stuff like that, like the Harry Potter series, they could tackle a whole lot more to not even make you think that, oh yeah, they're ruining the lineage of the franchise from the movie itself. Now you're just bringing new ideas, and you're just like, damn, they just reopened my childhood that made me probably want to read the book again. Like, you never know.
Yeah, that's a really interesting point about commercials and build up, because I was like thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? You know, when you're watching the show live and goes to commercial break after like a cliffhanger, you're like, all right, well, I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta go real quick.
you run.
Yeah, like you got all this stuff to do, and it's crazy because a lot of the commercials nowadays they're not entertaining no more. Commercials are not entertaining anymore. They're mostly talking about like products that you gotta use for like health purpose products and stuff like that.
Side effects may include death.
Yeah, and I'm just like, damn, there's more. Like I was just watching something like funny, and then all of a sudden this morbid ass commercial come out of nowhere. I'm just like, damn, that's crazy.
I always change the channel when the like the dogs were like,
the Sarah McLachlan commercial.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And once you hear the music, that real somber music, I'm like, nah.
The fact that commercial is like still in rotation is fucking epic.
That's how you know.
Yo, and it hits us like it's new, every time. Like, oh my god, we've seen the same three-legged dog for the past 25 years, and it still fucks us up, yo, every time.
Yo, and
damn,
like that dog probably not even alive anymore. We're just like, oh, that poor dog.
Yeah, like it's and I think it's kind of like a lot of other commercials that pop out of nowhere. Like I swear to God, the JG Wentworth commercial. I don't care. I'm going to look at the whole now. I'm going to look at this whole commercial. I don't care what anybody says, just so I can say the ending. I just need to say the ending. That's it.
Yeah,
that's the climax of the commercial.
What else? Safe Autos are always a good one. That's always stuck in my head.
It used to be fun. Like commercials and everything used to be fun. I think the only time like commercials get fun is like Super Bowl, but then I feel like they try too hard.
Yo, they're trash now. Super Bowl commercials. I remember like maybe 10 years ago, like a case could be made that sometimes like the commercials were better than the game. Like that was like an event, like going back to school and like, yo, y'all see this commercial? What was your favorite commercial? Oh, what about this, John? It was like, now like them shits is ass, bro. Like it felt like a regular Tuesday. Like we like these commercials. I'm like, I could have saw this anywhere. Like, put the game back on, man.
I think y'all spend your year's budget on this.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm just like, someone had to build up to look at a Lincoln commercial by what's his face again? Damn, I forgot his name. I had a brain fart. It's gonna end up popping out.
It'll pop up like mid-combo.
He always did like a Lincoln commercial.
We gonna say Shaq because Shaq does everything.
No, it's not. No, it ain't Shaq. It ain't Shaq. It ain't Snoop. It's a. I forgot his name. I really did forget his name.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, and I can't think who it is either.
Damn, it's going to end up coming back to me, and then when it does, that's when I'm going to be like, yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. Well, I guess, like we got the explanation for your hated Tuxedo Mask. So I guess like on the flip side of it, who is your favorite anime character of all time?
Damn.
No pressure. You could give us if you have more than one. You can give us more than one.
It's kind of hard to say who is my like favorite because I gravitate to a lot of like anime characters. Deku, that's my guy.
I fuck with that.
Deku, that's my guy. Dabi, that's my guy.
Hey, that's my favorite character on My Hero.
Villain wise, that's my guy. Dang. Why am I drawing a blank with names now? That's crazy.
So much content, bro.
It's too much content. It's way too much content. It's so much content now, and it's just like it's really, really hard to like digest. I'm about to just look at my pop mongers because everybody like I got
everybody back
all these people are my favorite.
This is just like majority of all my top ones, honestly. But
I'm rolling.
Yeah, I just go by like story and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I go by story, and I don't want to gravitate to just one person. I kind of see perspectives from everybody else to see, all right, who I'm gonna like really like, to who I'm really gonna hate, and who I'm really gonna despise. Tuxedo Mask. But we're not going there. Damn.
Well, if we gonna have character, what about favorite old school anime and favorite new school anime?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hey, that's Trav shit.
Yeah, he is one of my favorite characters.
Yusuke Yoshima is with the shits no matter who you are. You could be a man, child, baby.
Three-legged dog.
I don't care if you're I don't care if you're a man, a woman, or a child. I'm gonna still kick your ass. I was.
He said, "You test me, all right, bet."
I'm like, damn. And then you forget like what type of background your mom is on shit. Just like, okay. And he's 14.
Yeah.
Why you got that much animosity at 14?
Yeah. All that hate.
Like, bro, it's ninth grade. It's ninth grade.
Yeah, it's ninth grade in the 80s. What the fuck? Oh, no. No, the 80s was a wild time. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
So they say.
Okay, I don't know how the 80s was in Japan. How would I know? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm a hip hop historian. I knew how it was in the 80s in Japan.
I'm like anybody that's watching this from Japan and like was in the 80s and was in the mean streets. Can y'all let us know in the comments? Like, how was it?
Tell us.
How was it? Yeah, I'm curious.
Should Yusuke have been that mad during that?
Yeah, like at 14,
we need to know.
Like, what was his teen angst justified?
Yes.
break it down for me.
What was it like? Too much math homework? I mean, but you know, it's like.
That's exactly what it was, bro.
He couldn't grasp the concept of PEMDAS.
Was it too much discipline? Was it too much that you just said, fuck it, I'm gonna just go all out?
Nah, you know.
And you know what? It never seemed like that was like, I get it, like school can suck sometimes, but he would just be walking around the streets in the middle of a day. Like, that don't seem fun. Like, how many stores can you possibly go to? How many like blocks can you walk? Like, that's just boring as hell.
Real shit.
And why all the bullies look like they've been there for like 50 years? Like, they be looking old in the face. I'm like, damn, like, you that dumb?
That's why they mad. They got left back like 8 times. They're like, bro, I'm never getting out of here.
But I think I recently learned that you could be up in high school up until you're like 21.
Yeah, that's when they capped the kick.
Yeah,
like up until 21, they like. That's when they like kick you out, age you out.
Yeah, like,
I'm like, listen, Gregory,
sir. You just call him sir. Sir.
I'm like, sir. Just get your GED, my G. Like, GED.
Like,
you
bro,
can do it.
If you say hi to a 9th grader, you ending up on a registry. You probably should leave. You should probably leave.
It's like this is the 3rd year in a row we told you cannot attend prom.
Wake up I'm like, we come here early in the morning. You smell like beer and cigarettes all the time.
They're like, Greg, you eat lunch in the teacher's lounge. Stop going in the cafeteria.
You got a 401k at this point. You would not
I'm like, yo, you're playing the game. You got a job or something.
Like you go to work right after class, bro. Like, go, just leave. Just leave, bro. Like, it's never that deep at this point, sir. Like, there's nothing left to learn. Like, you learned it all, Greg.
Would it be funny if there was a football team and there was a 20-year-old on the football team and then they just like, yo, like, that's a grown ass man, and the coach, he just like, he a student. Like, I can't.
Right.
Nah, because you know it's fun. I love like how movies, how they always like, instead of like the coach like given a believable age. Like if you have a grown ass man, say he's 18, like they're like, nah, he's 14. Like ain't no fucking 14-year-old.
14-year-old.
You could have said 18 and you pulled it off, bro.
I'm like, damn, like you got on the cusp. The cusp. The cusp. You got somebody that's legal to drink. I'm about to be like, damn, you could have at least been close to like at the cup 19. 19.
Right. Yeah, like he turns 19 this year.
Yeah,
then like, all right, whatever.
19. What happened? Well, he had dyslexia. He had to fall back for 1 year, came back strong.
No, it's always the excuse. Yeah, his home situation's a little rough. That's always the go-to excuse.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, kept on moving.
Moved, that's the one. Him and his mom moved around a lot.
Moved around and not, try to call. Couldn't really get a hold. Really couldn't get a hold of him like that right there. House phone cut on 1 week, next week it's off. Like
every time he moved, he got held back a grade. All right.
Well, had to start fresh. Like, couldn't keep up with the other kids.
I ain't gonna lie. If that happened to me as a child, I'm like, Mom, just stop. You're damaging me.
Like, how about like you leave me here? Like you move. Leave me here.
Focus on my studies. Yeah. How can I focus on my studies? We gotta relearn everything because I keep getting held back.
Word.
Why I don't know my grandparents? Like, what's going on?
Why don't I know my grandparents?
Well, I keep getting bounce backs on my mail.
Oh God.
Yo, it's so funny. Like, as adults, how much like we look back and like they recycled storylines for like sitcoms and TV shows and stuff. It's like it's always the same damaged kid that has a heart of gold.
that's how superheroes and villains are made. Like that's exactly how it is. It's always go by loss. Loss is the best trigger for anything. And it's gonna be like, all right, I gotta prevent this from happening. No, fuck that. I lost everything. I'm gonna make sure y'all feel how I feel. And it's just like
you know what it is? We cracked the code. That's what Yusuke was so mad about. I feel like the day he got hit by that car, he was about to drop out and start a rap career. Like he was just like, you know what? This ain't it for me. Like I got bars. I don't need school. And then he's like,
I got a lot of smoke for cool bar.
Facts. Like he was on his way to go drop out and start his rap career. And now he's a fucking soul reaper and shit. Like fuck responsibilities. God damn it.
I know, right? You about to be like, yeah, man, I got these souls to take. Then all of a sudden he got me on this crazy ass training regimen. I had to run for 2 whole days. My legs are tired still, cuz like
yeah, still to this day, when they were going through like the Genkai tournament and when he had to fight in the dark and he like put the cigarette on the bowl, it's still like one of my favorite scenes of like any anime ever. Like I always remember that episode because like he was getting his ass kicked. He was getting his ass kicked, but then he found that cigarette. They're like, how did you know? like, what if my man's wasn't smoking that day? He'd have been fucked. Like he'd have lost that round. Like,
I'm about to be like, well, the reason why I found you for some apparent reason, this is stressing you out. I'm just following your stress, my guy.
Could you imagine like it's his turn and he's like banking on that cigarette and Shorty was like, nah, I quit last week, bro. I got nicotine gum now. He's like,
it's like, damn.
Or after he loses, he takes the cigarette that was on him the whole time. I was like, fuck it.
Like so. He was like, well, I'm eliminated. Might as well. Good shit, Yusuke. All right. He's at respect.
You got extra on this one con going out.
Anybody got matches?
Yusuke pop out of nowhere, but like, no, I got you, cuz.
He's like, yo, just don't move.
Like, just don't move. I'm just charging it.
Turn to the side. Don't move.
I'm putting it back in the holster.
Hilarious.
Do you have any anime characters or anime shows that like if someone comes to you with that's what the design, you just geek out just because of how much you love that anime?
If it's anime in general, I'm just going crazy.
Yeah.
If it's anime in general, I'm going crazy. But I think when I did a guest spot in Williamsport, he lined up a super boat, and I was just like, Yes, one. And then the following day, that's when I did a One Piece. It was Luffy, Sabo, and Ace. And I was like, oh yes, all right, cool. I'm straight for two. I'm straight for 2 days. Anything, and that was my first. That was my first One Piece character piece. Matter of fact,
Okay.
like three. All, I never tattooed anybody for One Piece. I was just like, all right, good. But who would I definitely get hyped for? If somebody get Dobby, I'm definitely gonna cry. Who else? I haven't tattooed All Might yet. For some apparent reason, somebody gotta. I haven't tattooed Piccolo. He's my favorite character. That's crazy.
Ooh.
That would be a fire tattoo.
I have a design ready, but no, people suck.
Look, when somebody
and he got a new form now too.
Somebody gonna come in for like a tiger tattoo. You just gonna have to pick a little stencil on the jaw and like try to work it into the conversation. Like,
you ain't gonna do it.
Like, but like, you know, I know you like tigers and all, but you know, Piccolo's orange now too.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, but just have him do like, just have like the tiger roaring, and just have like Piccolo inside his mouth doing something. Like, look at that.
Squeeze it in there.
That sounds like a fire idea. Somebody in the comments.
Look, somebody.
I'm trying to do that.
Look, if you're trying to get a tiger Piccolo combo tattoo, hit Rodney up, bro. Like, he got you.
Yo, I will be game. I swear to God, if somebody get that, yo, I'm gonna.
Yo, wait, hold on, wait. Orange Piccolo, orange Piccolo, like holding the chain. Like, yo, if it was like, yo, what if you did like the DMX album with Piccolo, but instead of two dogs, he got like two tigers. Like Orange Piccolo holding two tigers. Like,
you know it was funny because now that you mentioned like a Piccolo being green and a tiger, I was just like, yo, it'll be crazy that it'll be like Piccolo and then the tiger could be green, but really that tiger and the tiger is really Beast Boy.
Oh, now we cooking. Now we cooking.
And this is why I'm great at what I do.
There you go, brother. Talk your shit, King.
This is why I'm great at what I do. Like, yo, I have ideas like that all the time, and nobody can see the vision until I actually put it on skin. That's why I'll be like, yo, you see my work, just give me the idea and let me cook.
How do you balance that, like being a tattoo artist? By the way, you're dope as fuck, bro. Like, obviously, you know, from seeing Yali's tattoos and everything you do comes out amazing. I'm very impressed with all the stuff. Absolutely, bro. How do you balance like that? Because it's like I can tell outside of like just art and anime, like I see that you're a very creative person. Like I see like the ideas and like the desire to want to create. How do you balance like wanting to do like really dope shit or ideas and concepts that you want versus like taking like the customer's request? Like, oh yeah, I want the butterfly with the tiger stripes that everybody has, and it's like,
I put this word in Chinese that I think means power,
but it says soup.
No, it's kind of like a because at the end of the day, you always gonna want to give the client what they want. Now, what I normally try to do with my tattoos, I try to make them personal. So it's just like, I don't want to just give you something that you want. I want to give you something that's a little bit more original, so it'll be more special to you than just having something that, you know, I'm copying from somebody. I don't like copying other people's stuff. It's artists that aren't really that artistic, they just tattoo, which is cool. You can pull off a great line, but if you're not putting any creative like freedom into it to actually show me what you can actually do, I can't say that, oh well, you know, this is a so and so exclusive. If I have something to line it up with something else, obviously one is a copy, one's going to be better than a copy. Or if you're going to copy, it better be phenomenal. It better be phenomenal. But yeah, majority of the tattoos that I like to do, that I want to do when people compare to what people want, I try to shy them away a little bit and then show and make them a little bit more comfortable, and then reiterate that, yeah, you came here because you've seen that I could tattoo. Everything here I drew on my own. And I'll let them know I'm only going to use your design for a reference. So I will, you know, do my own thing. and if they're adamant about no, I want it exactly like that, fine. Or I will
you just give them the silent treatment the whole time.
No. It'll either be fine if that's what you want. That's cool. But or if it's something really, really big, I'ma just respectfully decline and be like, I am not the artist for you. That's probably like the most nicest thing that I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, versus I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah, like I'm not, like you can feel that way, and I know like 9 more times out of like you end up doing a lot of stuff that you don't like compared to what you do like. But at the end of the day, the objective is make the client happy. Make sure they happy. Make sure that you still give them the same experience that you would to somebody that. You know, you're doing a tattoo for somebody that really wants, you know, that you're taking a lot of time for. It could be 5, 10, 15-minute tattoo, but give it the same love as you were taking like 8, 9, 10 hours on, you know.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, you gotta make sure the experience is worthwhile because sometimes small tattoos turn into big ones later on.
That's dope.
Always gotta keep that in the mental.
Someone like, I hate my fucking job.
No, because it's just like this isn't even like a job. This is a career. This is one career that you come in and you should always have a smile on your face. It makes no sense tattooing and you're depressed or you're miserable because you're not doing all this stuff. Well, maybe you're not pushing yourself to do the stuff that you want. Maybe that could be the problem. It's just like you gotta work. If you don't put the work in, you're not going to be able to do everything.
Then you're gonna be like Greg, 21, still in high school, man. It's just
Can't even get his GED.
Going through it. Oh, Ronnie, still like on the tattoo subject, like did anime influence like your love of like art, which led you to a tattoo artist, or was it like the other way around? Like, did you always like drawing and then like anime is like, oh, this art style is like what got you into anime, and then it led to tattoo? Like, how did those two things like come together for you to end up where you at?
Well, I always wanted to do, as soon as I started, I always knew how to draw. And anime is always going to be the love of my life. I grew up with it. You can't, I'm going to grow up loving this shit. I don't care. I'm going to grow old. I'm going to die loving this shit. I'm not taking nothing away. I'm not
still watching new episodes of One Piece because it's still gonna be on.
It's still gonna get to a point where it's never gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be sick of it, or you're not gonna look at new animes and be like, oh no, this ain't for me, or oh, I hate the new style of it. No, there's stuff out there for you. There's stuff out there for any and everybody, even girls that love sappy shit. This man, you better a slice of life. Stop playing.
There you go.
There's a whole section right there.
A whole genre just for you.
Yeah, just for you. Look, romantic.
You like cooking? Got it.
Cold War.
Got it.
But I'm just saying. But if I did have food to make me feel like that, yo.
Facts.
We always talk about too how great anime food looks.
Oh
like,
man,
when they be going in, I'm like, yo, I want to try that.
Okay, have y'all watched Food Wars and then instantly say, yo, I'm gonna try to make that shit?
I'm a terrible cook, so
yo, me too, bro.
Damn.
like people ask me,
have you tried?
I tried. I ain't gonna lie.
There you go.
How'd it go?
You just kept hitting rewind on parts. Like you hit play, you just trying to follow along.
See what had happened was some of the stuff that they had, we ain't had.
You had to freestyle.
So you just you were inspired, immediately went to the kitchen, and then halfway through,
yeah, and it was just like, damn.
He said, gotta substitute this for adobo.
Yeah, like it had me turn. I'm just like, yo, it don't even look succulent like the show, like that. Nobody getting butt naked with this.
Look, we
this is a regular potato, bro. Like,
if this is like $1 million idea, we can like bleep this part out so nobody will steal it and we'll start it. But like, I think if like a black owned like anime themed restaurant, like where they make shit from like the shows, I think that shit would be like $1 million idea, yo. Like especially in like Philly, like if we had like an anime style restaurant that had like Dragon Ball Z style food. I know there's like a Naruto
They had an
yeah, like a
one,
ramen.
it's
like a
it's a
ramen
ramen
spot. Yeah, but like if you did like an anime theme, like a black owned anime theme, like it was just like, you know, the culture, like the culture and the culture coming together. Like and you put like soul food spins on some shit, like name it after some characters. $1 million idea. Yeah, we might have to cut that part out.
Like, all this is being bleached.
We might just have to leave that out. That might be something we have to look into.
we gotta look for a place. Not necessarily in Philly, because you know it's getting crazy out in these streets. But,
a little bit.
somewhere in the outskirts, like it's Philly, but ain't necessarily
Chestnut Hill. We got it. Chestnut Hill. We got it. Right. Put me in.
Showingham, maybe.
The white side of Showingham. The other side of the mall. We good. Fact though. But yeah, we talk about anime food all the time. Like that shit. Yeah, man. It's like even like our earliest memories of Dragon Ball Z, like watching like Goku just go in, like, bro, that shit looks so good. Like I don't know what I have no idea what you're eating.
Chi-Chi's food must be busted.
You can't eat like that. You'll die.
It don't work. We've all tried. We all gave it a try.
Yeah, not even though Chester or Kobayashi.
You will die. I'm about to be like, and he doesn't drink water. That's crazy.
You're facts. Damn, that's real shit. I definitely don't think I've ever seen him drink water, yo, or just drink. Period.
No moisture or nothing. He's just eating everything, and it's piping hot. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
he don't even say grace. He just like, yo,
yeah, he just start going in. Yo, if Goku was invited to my mom's house, I'm pretty sure my mom will beat Goku ass. And
she pop his hand like, motherfucker, say grace.
Pop his hand, he gonna turn to a Saiyan and be like, oh, so you strong. Let me fight you in your arm. I'm like, ah.
He's like, you trying to spar? Like, well, Goku.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
Boy,
Goku,
where are your manners? I fell from space and hit my head.
Goku not here, bro. Like, this ain't the play, bro.
And like, you don't know my mom like I know my mom. You think you strong. You ain't strong, cuz. Don't do it.
Reconsider.
Reconsider. An angry black mom hit different. Trust me.
That's the real Super Saiyan 5 right there.
Ultra instinct. You don't get this ultra ass woman. Fuck out of here.
Right? As soon as we start yelling, she gonna tell you, I'm none of that shit in my house.
As soon as you start charging up, she be like, yo, keep all that noise down in my house, screaming in my house. Go outside with that shit.
Yo, I know y'all once got yelled, well, not once, multiple times yelled at by your parents for screaming because you thought you were going Super Saiyan.
1000%, because you knew they were still at work. You just thought they wasn't home.
No, I never did it like in the house at my mom. It was always with group of friends outside.
There you go.
And we really be fighting. Like it'd be crazy though. Like this was like it was a good combination of Dragon Ball Z and WWF before it turned into it. Like
yeah.
And it's funny because I have a design of King Goku put in TN in the Boston Crab. This was the time Chris Jericho had the list. So on the floor, on the ground, it said the list, and it said
you just made the list
and graffiti in the background. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of it. Not now, though, but like,
that's
another
fire.
time. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna tag y'all on Instagram.
My man.
I'm gonna tag y'all on Instagram.
Like I'll probably say the crazy shit that I did, like Dragon Ball Z, like fantasy wise. I remember, at the playground they got like the turnstile, John, the thing that like spins, that you spin around.
The merry-go-round.
Yeah. The one that you spin though, not like the automatic one.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that jump. So I remember like we had like a group of friends.
I'm about to say what kind of hood did you go to that had an automatic?
They had an automated jump.
Damn.
That sounds like some 2030 shit.
That's that Chestnut Hill, bro. That's we're gonna put the restaurant. We're gonna put it right across from that park.
Yeah.
We had like a group. We had a group of like 10 people, and we would just like constantly spin it, and like the person in the middle, and we like was like that was like a gravity room, like cause he was going so fast. He like weighted down. He was like, "All right, fight, bro!"
We used to go full throttle around the joint, and then we would kind of just like hang, and then like the last person standing. And
Hell yeah.
The multiple concussions.
Nah, we was built tough. Our heads were harder back then.
Our heads was harder. Our heads was harder. What always healed your wounds. You know when you had when you went to Smith Park.
Throwback. As a deep.
So you went up there, that merry-go-round and that big ass slide was probably like the highlight of the whole damn field trip. And then you had the sandwich that stayed in the bag, and it was like extra soggy, but it was like the goodest, like, oh my god,
ham and cheese sandwich, the ham and cheese sandwich,
yo,
on the white bread,
it's different.
When I look back to like kids that grew up in the 90s and stuff, it's amazing that we were able to like turn our lives around eating habit wise, because we ate like shit. No nutrients in anything.
You know why? Because we could afford it at the time.
That's facts.
One single dollar got you
bro,
so
85
far.
snacks.
So
85 snacks.
So far.
Like I could just remember like rushing to school and I didn't get to eat, so I'm like, I just got a honey bun, like a ice glazed honey bun.
It was always a honey bun.
Always,
honey buns were always on the way
for breakfast.
Because they were in every single vending machine.
Yo,
too.
facts. Like you get a honey bun for breakfast. Like we were wild. Like the fact that we all don't have fucking cholesterol through the roof is an amazing thing.
They gave us chocolate milk with tater tots. Shit don't even
make... The plastic bag milk that was hard as shit to get the straw in.
It don't even make... No, but it was enjoyable after you got done.
Oh, you know, that chocolate milk was good as shit, bro.
Yeah. You blew it up and then you put it through the other house and made a pinwheel.
Yep. Yo, so everybody's had this experience, like, when you had the chocolate milk and you couldn't get the straw in, so you start getting anxiety because you feel like people are watching you. You like, what the fuck?
No,
you just chalky, like, no, I don't even want it.
The day, like, when you stopped getting the bag milk and then you gave me the cart, and then you just like, damn, I gotta go back to the carton milk. All right, cool. You think you cool from school and everything. You open it up and the spout don't open, and you're just
always like it just rips and the jaws still stuck together.
You just like, let me try the other side. You tried, and then you just like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yo, that was the worst when you had to just open up the whole top and just drink it like it was a cup. That was the worst because it always spilled, yo. It always spilled out the corners, though.
Making it looking like a messed up Christmas present. You like, damn.
Facts. The fucking day. Those was the days, man. Like the 90s and the early 2000s. That shit was definitely the best.
So many memories.
So many memories, man.
I wonder what their lunch is like and if they had.
So my daughter's school, it's a lot. It's still a lot of the same, but like she be like breaking it down for me sometimes, and I'm like, damn, y'all had all that? Like shit, y'all had a spread. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh, she get a meal?
Yeah, they get like a meal, y'all. Like, and it's and it's I don't know if this is like a Philly thing everywhere, but for her school, like, cause you remember like if you wanted free lunch when we were school, like you had to like sign up for it. Like your parents had to sign up for free lunch. Now it's just free for everybody. Like everybody just gets free lunch or whatnot, what have you. So it's just
why not? Y'all got them in there to crack a fucking dawn.
Fact though.
Gotta learn shit. You better feed me.
Real shit. But you know, but my daughter, she got hip to the game. She was like, oh, if it's free lunch anyway, so like she'll pack a lunch and then also eat the school lunch. So she was like, I got a feast, bro. Like, I'll ask my guy.
I'm like, or she could be selling some of the food on the
She
side.
might. She just might. That's what I did.
Hustle mentality, I'm telling you. Kids be grinding.
No, that's 1,000%. That's 1,000%. You know, it was always funny for whatever reason. If you brought home like leftover chicken to school, it didn't slap the same like if someone else brought leftover chicken from home. Like when you had like the cold fried chicken from the dinner before, like when it was your homies and they gave you a piece, best shit you ever tasted in your life, bro. Like, but when it came from your house, it's like, yo, this don't hit the same.
It don't. It's really crazy. It's funny now. The air fryer can save all that.
Oh my god, my air fryer is my best friend. I air fry everything. Like,
Have y'all ever air fried like cold fry that was soggy?
yes, I air fry everything, bro. Like reheated pizza, nuggets, salmon. I air fry everything.
Yo, them joints be crunchy and everything. I was like, yo, they wasn't even crunchy before. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Look, Eric, greatest invention of all time. Yo. It's like air fryer, the discovery of fire. It's like neck and neck. Like game changing shit. Yeah. Air fryer, fire, and the internet are like top 3 inventions all time.
I need an air fryer to get one of us for a commercial or something. I have a
look, come get us. Look, we gonna it's gonna be in our restaurant. We gonna have all the air fryers, bro.
We're gonna have all the air fryers and stuff like that. And the vision I have is so damn funny, but it's gonna be so fire though.
Look, man. Look, Mikey, when you play this back, any reference of our restaurant, bleep those parts, bleep those parts out.
We're gonna bleep it, but you're gonna save it.
Yeah, save the clip so we can remember it, but just bleep it for the actual episode.
Yeah,
people gonna like, what the fuck were they talking about?
They were like, just sound like they were just
Rodney,
a whole
you
bunch
just
of
get a Google invite for it, and it just says business meeting.
Look, you already know what it is, bro.
Yeah,
you already know what time it is. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're about to become millions. We're about to become millionaires. We're about to have a staple in the anime black community.
You already know. Know. Well, Robert,
everybody's welcome, of course, but I'm just saying.
Everybody. But I know what we had spoke for our pre-card interview. Obviously tattooing anime, which are also in the all other walks of life and nerd culture. And you had told us that like you cannot leave this interview without capping for your man Aquaman. You said that you're tired of the disrespect.
I'm tired.
Let's hear it.
You said you had a whole TED Talk presentation about why Aquaman should get his flowers to now. Give it to us, brother.
I'm tired of it because y'all gonna understand that the world of National Geographic has told me a whole bunch of stuff.
It changed the way you
said. Discovery Channel made me look at this man differently.
It changed the fight dynamic a little bit more. Like I think if Aquaman and Thor were to have a fight, I think Aquaman will win.
Tell us more. Give it to us, bro. Like the floor is yours.
Let's hear your thesis.
Yo, understand that my guy Aquaman has like so many different elements that slept on just because we could talk to underwater life. And you're like, all you do is talk to fish. But I bet you if you were swimming and you call a shark, you'd be shitting yourself right now. More than a fish, huh? But I'm just saying, all right, we only discovered 5% of underwater living organisms in the world.
Which is a crazy stat.
Which is the crazy stat. Which is the scariest thing because now it's just like, yo, out of everything that we see, how do you know?
Yeah,
right.
It's funny.
The thing is too is like we're putting all this money out to like see if aliens.
We don't even know what's here.
Yeah, and it's just like, that's questionable. That's the most questionable thing that happened. So if you mean to tell me that there is 95 or probably like 8, probably like.
Yeah, I think it's 80% of the ocean has still yet to be discovered.
80% of the ocean you got to be discovered. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Right. That don't scare you?
Yeah.
Like, how do we not know? Like, what do we not know that's down there? Like,
listen.
There's a whole world down in that bitch, bro.
Just for that information alone, if y'all ever played the Injustice game, which is
great game.
Great game, great story.
Yeah, that story is crazy.
That storyline is probably the most fucked up shit I've ever witnessed in DC history. It's dark. Like, it gets hella dark. If you notice in the game, he's riding like this really big this big shelled snail thing. I don't know what it is. It looks creepy as fuck. And it's huge. It's the size of buildings. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure that's possibly real.
I bet, bro.
They find squids 10 feet
Oh yeah,
long.
giant squids, bro. Like bigger than that. Like them just be big as fuck, yo.
People go fishing for bass, trout, and other stuff that are like monstrously huge.
Mm-hmm.
That is scary. That is scary. Aquaman also can match his strength to at least have a toe-to-toe with Superman. At least. Probably not going to be the craziest fight, but it's good enough. Now, if you end up going against Thor, oh yeah, it's going to be a nice ass fight. He can breathe underwater. He can swim at fast as a speeding bullet. He can just take Thor underwater. That's it. That's really it. That's really it.
He's the Thor of the ocean.
He's Thor of the ocean.
Ocean
He can
Thor.
control. I'm like, oh, I'm God of Lightning. Well, obviously it seems like I'm King of the Sea, and I can kind of summon lightning too if I got my staff. So I'm just like, who you frying, cuz?
He said, I got you. I can match that.
I can use the elements around me if I wanted to. He has Black Air Force energy. He like, look, he like, I know I'm half human. He like, I know I'm half human, half Atlantean. But I'm just saying, if the surface dwellers want to have like try to do something crazy, I could just flood y'all and call it a day.
whole planet's underwater now. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm like, I really can just like flood you and then everything will be fine. Like, Aquaman is scary, bro.
I can just take you to like my like guest room and you're just gonna die because you can't survive in the
Like, do you know how?
Come have a cup of coffee with me, see if you'll survive.
It's like, I don't even think it'd be that because you know they have like the little portal and stuff like that. So you know you just zoop in there and like the Atlanteans and stuff like that. You just be chilling. You know, for some apparent reason they got air in there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure
you like it, we love it.
I'm pretty sure the water pressure can probably kill you, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Science.
But I mean, everything could go good. We could have a whole meeting right now. We could be in the underwater coliseum right now, and then all of a sudden, if nothing ain't going my way and I'm about to die, I'm about to be like, open the dome, and then everything is over. Everything is over.
It is crazy to think about when like we see those stories about like things that wash on shore and like, yo, we've never seen a species like this.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, let's sign up the first 30 people who want to go out to Mars and die. Like, like when Elon did that, like what was that like what was the name of that Mars thing? It was like, well, the best part about that Mars like whole expedition or whatever he was trying to get was that, yo, we got a one-way ticket, but we don't got one back. Oh,
right.
Like, you gonna get there.
Yeah, I'm like, so y'all didn't like read the dot. I'm like, they read the dotted line, but they probably didn't read the title clear. And it was just like, damn, like it was like space. I'm like, trip to Mars. See if you'll survive. I'm about to be like, okay, cool. All right, and then all of a sudden, like they have like if they did have like video confirmation, I'm about to be like, yeah, you can breathe up here, everything cool. Everybody's like, that's great. You ain't got enough fuel to come back though.
Right. You see in fine print, like make sure you have your will written.
No, it's gonna be like, yo, wait, we on Mars. You can breathe. It's lit, guys. When y'all coming to get us? Like, it's like about that. Like, if you turn to page 57, paragraph 3.
In the little corner, it says that if you do succeed, the mission complete.
or they at the end of it, they're like, yo guys, we have some great findings. What's that? Mars is inhabitable because they all died. We got the answer. We can't live there.
Like facts. Like yo, like a cool thing, you can change your IG bio to the lives on Mars. Everybody wins.
Yo, that'd be salty if like the last action, like you was on Mars, and I'd be like, oh my god, can you kind of say you lived the life if you've been on Mars?
Right. I'm just telling people. I'm telling people I'm a Martian. I'm like, I'm a fucking Martian, bro.
I'm a Martian.
I'm a Martian now. Talk to me nicely.
I ain't even gonna lie. Being on Mars, that is kind of a flex. That's a flex because I know I ain't never gonna go. But if you went, that's crazy.
I would imagine
Now,
the people that sign up for that, like, to take a trip to Mars, ain't shit on Earth for you. Like, if you willing to sign up for that, like, you don't need to come.
Yeah.
There's nothing here to bring you back. You're like, yeah, I'm out.
I'm asking, is Elon Musk coming with me?
Nah, that nigga pussy, he ain't coming.
No, but
he said my Earth money don't work on Mars. So stay in my head right here.
if he end up saying, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be first. He's gonna be the first one there," and then he really shows up, and you just like, "Oh shit, we really going to Mars."
In fact, I could imagine like you sitting in the cockpit and like there's a party just like, I kind of hope this joint don't start up. Like, I don't know if I really want to go.
Hyperventilating. You got the same on and everything. You're about to be like, man, I really am getting kind of like nervous right now. Like, Elon, you nervous? He's just looking at you like, oh, no.
Like, yo, Elon, you for real coming? Like,
I'm like, you really, people like that? Yeah. I'm about to be like, why are you saying this so casually? This is making me nervous.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You having a state already there set up?
In fact, he 1000% got a mansion on Mars, bro. Like,
I'm about to be like, no, like this, like now I gotta look at you weird. I'm about to be like, you just strapped in and everything. I'm about to be like, no, I gotta look at you weird now because you like
he got he got a cup of tea and shit. He's ready for
I'm
the.
I'm like, you're really, really calm drinking a cup of tea right now. You got an escape pod, don't you? You got an escape pod, don't you?
As you're about to exit,
It's the joint. He's out.
Check from the back.
Yo, in fact, as you was saying that, he gonna be like, all right, guys, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
This is him. And this is you. You're just like the fuck.
he going down.
Say, yo.
you with the other people like, yo, y'all seen Elon? They like, yeah, he went to the bathroom. Like, that son of a bitch.
He said he had to take a call. It was an emergency.
He said something happened on Twitter. He had to go take a call real quick.
Now you're going up to space. You're like, but I didn't get a Tesla.
I'll be like, yo, so what did they tell us during the tutorial that like the eject button is here? Yo, bye.
Facts. Never mind. I'm going back.
But if he does commit to it though, then you be like, no, he gotta come back. I'll be like, we gotta come back, yo.
Right.
It's like we gotta come back or he gotta come back. I don't know how it is.
My man has a one-seater ship on Mars ready to come back.
You're like, I know he can't fight, so
right.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, I just want to come home with my wife, bro. That's all.
Right.
I just want to come home.
Because it's
I'm like, you got a whole lot to live for right now. I do too.
Like,
you have a lot more money, so therefore I ain't got much to lose. I'm in Mars right now. I shouldn't be here.
like really honestly ask yourself the question of like, would you really want to be trapped on Mars with Elon Musk? Like, I would imagine he'd get annoying after the first day. Yeah. Like, day
he would
one,
just tell you random ideas. Like, yo, bro, like, can you just figure out how we're gonna get home?
Like, Elon, shut the fuck up.
I don't give a fuck about a dislike button on Twitter. Get me the fuck home, please.
Nah, I gotta pick his brain. I'm in Mars. I ain't got nothing but time now.
Yeah, might as well.
I have nothing but time. I'm gonna
get that. You'll get the
I'm
question.
gonna
Would you rather get $500 million
or have a meal with Jay-Z?
Well, that's all I got is dinner with Jay-Z. So,
right. I had dinner with Jay before we got on the ship. Great guy.
I've been talking to him.
Great guy.
I'm like, yeah. I'm about to be like, so I understand he's a great guy, but how did you really think about Blueprint 2?
Like, tell us how you really
did you like the gift or the curse? And there's only one right answer.
Say, yo, it's just me, you, and these aliens here. So
he said nobody gonna know.
So come on,
just
give
us,
us the
baby.
truth about the 92 bricks. Come on,
No.
give us the truth. We're not making it back, so come on.
Nah, you know you gotta ask him about. Remember that time you made that car that had unbreakable windows and then it broke while you was trying to display that shit, and your man's ain't even hit that John hard.
What was initially going through your head at that very moment?
I can imagine he was sick. But I feel like there was like 10 seconds where he was just like, fuck. But then he was just like, I'm rich as shit, bro. Fuck this car.
I can make a new one.
I'm rich as shit. It's whatever.
Oh, before I forget, Matthew McConaughey.
I love Matthew McConaughey.
The Lincoln
commercials.
It all comes full.
Let's go.
I'm like, yo, before I lose it, I'm just going to say it out of nowhere. Hopefully y'all remember.
Yeah.
Well, right. I kind of feel like that's a perfect way to kind of end this episode. You can't
Now
really.
I just have that in my head. Yeah.
I don't think you could have planned out a better way to close out this interview, bro. That was perfect timing. Well, Rodney, bro, we love talking to you.
Man.
I feel like there's so much more that we could cover. We definitely got to bring you back for a part 2.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm like, yo, I need to come back here again. This is fun.
Look, we tell all our guests that once you come on this pod, once you are a forever return guest. So, you know, anytime you got something coming up or what you got working on. But before we close this out, Rod, tell the people where they can find you, how they can support what you got coming up, any projects, anything that you want to highlight. The floor is yours, sir.
All right, so my Instagram, TikTok is NotHumanTats. 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 NOTH. Well, they're gonna end up putting it down.
We gonna put it in the description for the video. We got you, bro.
I'm currently booking for May, June, and July. I have a convention that I'm going to in Portland, Maine. In June, I'm going to have the date in on my post, and I have another one in Cali in August. I will also post that too. For the anime tattoos, I'm doing an anime special. All details and everything will be in my on all my social media. So like, follow, subscribe. Also, other plans, other stuff happening. Other stuff will be happening. Oh yeah, and you can find me at Tattoo Studio 237 in Westfield, New Jersey. Yeah.
Wow.
I got you.
Trav, you got anything before we close this bad boy out?
No, I already know when we're gonna get him back on. When so I didn't do my homework assignment and catch up to My Hero, but when I do,
we gotta bring you back and talk about it. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
We'll do a recap of the last season.
Cause season 6, man, sheesh.
So you can't hate nobody.
Nah, you know what? We let's lock that down. We're gonna do a My Hero season 6 review after Trav catches up. The three of us, you know, that's when we're gonna bring you back, bro. I'm with it.
Yes,
I'm with it.
100%.
I'm with it.
I just need a date. That's it.
Look, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. And look, I'm kind of dead serious about this restaurant idea. I'm kind of not joking about that.
Save everything.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%.
We gonna have stuff. We just need to find somebody.
You know what's hilarious? When Gali had pitched the idea for you to come on the podcast, she was just like, the three of y'all, this is either going to be like the best idea I ever came up with or the worst idea I ever came up with. She was like, because the three of y'all, I might have created a monster. Y'all going to get into some trouble together. I was like, bring it on.
It's going to be some shit. Trust me.
We're going to get into some shit, Rod.
But it's definitely going to be a great time.
Thank you so much for coming. Like I said, season 6 recap. We're gonna bring you back. We'll get that in the books quickly. The restaurant we'll talk about that too. All this shit and everything.
That idea that we didn't discuss.
The idea that we didn't talk about that we're bleeping out. But that has been our time. Rodney Savage, you have been an amazing guest. This is the first ever freestyled interview that we have done on DB4L, and I feel like it went swimmingly. See what I did there? Well. Did it?
Respect all
you feel me?
Let's get it.
But like we always say here on Dragon Ball for Life, whether you watch it or you read it, we all need it. So open up your nerd eye to navigate your nerddom, and we will see you next time on Dragon Ball for Life. Dodon Ray. Shout out to super producer Mikey.
We love you, Mikey. And shout out to Yali.
All caps.
This is All for One. All is well, for I am here. And you've been listening to the Dragon Ball for Life podcast.
Now, do it again.